and this will be your premium right here.
Sorry to interrupt. I just want to say, I combined home and auto with State Farm. Saved $760. Love this guy.
Okay, does it bother anybody else that the mime is talking? Freaky.
Bundle home and auto, and you could save $760.
That's 760 good reasons to call Bill Thompson in Indiana or Jen Hoffman in Homer City.
Yeah, I guess, first of all, big win, I guess. But your defense really set the tone in the first half there.
Yeah, defensively we did a great job, to keep him, under control for most of the game and put them behind the sticks. It's a difficult task. They're a type of game, they're a type of team that likes the running game, and when you get behind the sticks as far as they were, putting them into passing situations really helped, or, forcing them to punt, several times on third down. They tried to run the ball with third and real long. So we had a great effort by our defense, especially Jacob Smith. I think he totally controlled the line of scrimmage. He was in the backfield on a number of plays in that first half especially. But the defense definitely sets a tone tonight.
Coach, how much did that pick six get you off to a great start, and that had to be a humongous boost at the beginning of the game?
Yeah, anytime you can get a defensive score, it's so much more in the momentum swing than an offensive score even, when you can get them to, in that third and long and they had to throw the football, and Cam, he's just a great player. He knows how to get, he knows how to, where the ball's at all times. He's just a great playmaker, and he made the play to get us up early, and, again, that was a big momentum swing to start it out, and then we just continued to roll it on that defensive side.
Coach, you, as good as this victory was, you had to be disappointed with the way it ended with Rodez being ejected from the game.
Yeah, I'm disappointed more so probably for the fact that he should probably not have been on the field at that point. We were in a situation where we had many opportunities to get the mercy rule intact, and we didn't get it done in the first place. And then, we were one play away from subbing the entire defense. We had them down here. They had a 50-yard run. We were going to move them anyhow. We were subbing the whole thing, and he got the penalty. But it is a loss of his control, and then it's going to be a tough situation to overcome. He's by far our emotional leader on both sides of the ball, and I pride myself on having enough control over the team to that not to happen, and I harp on it constantly. And, we'll see what the film shows. He says he got pushed and he retaliated, which is usually the guy that gets thrown out anyhow, but, there's no excuse for it. It was a situation where he has to keep his head, and now he's sitting next week.
It's a big game next week, and at the same time, it's because you're 3-0. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, it's disappointing right now. Just the way this one ended, to dominate for the most part on the defense side of the ball and to score 27 points, you should be celebrating right now. But the way that ended, I'm just, it just irritates you the way the game ended. So,
Coach, have you ever had a coach from across the field tell you he was waving the white flag?
No, and that's, at first they drove down the field in 2 plays, and obviously there's 3.5 minutes, and they had 3 timeouts. So I'm going to put our starters out there. We're on the 5-yard line. You're in a pretty good shape right there, but if we fumble the snap with those backups at that point and his starters are on the field, then that game, now there's another score. And you just, I don't want, a situation where you end up giving up a couple scores and then having to keep those guys on the field. But when they gave up that, we gave up 90 yards in 2 plays, I just left our guys out there. And then once he said that, we subbed out and the game ended, and that was it.
With the start of the season, before anybody got on the field, Artley and Blairsville looked like one of the big marquee matchups this season. So how does it look now to you?
The Ligonier just beat them last week. So again, those preseason polls, like I said before, it doesn't mean a thing. it's going to be difficult. We have 5 straight weeks where we could play anybody and they could all beat us, and we got by 1, which is great, but it's a situation where it's no guarantee in high school football, and now when you're losing one of your best, it's, you know, and you have injuries and you can live with those. To have it on this situation just is something that's tough to swallow.